Am I dumb? Am I doing it wrong? Sit still, you dickhead. Ha! Level up. Ha! Okay, so what are we doing? Got Avadi geared up. We're in the town of deserters to talk to Adelaide, the leader of the deserters, to try and convince her or see where this goes in terms of taking their power coupling thingo, because the chief of the other town said we should. Talking to her also then allows us to go and do the other side quests in the geothermal plant without corrupting whatever story happens here. Let's see how we go. Adelaide gonna be in the big hothouse. All the plants. Stealing.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
It is. Oink. Definitely want. Second. Got anything else that's worth yoinking? Ammo. I'd grab it, but she can see me. She probably can. Yes, people out here do look healthy, so they're definitely doing something right over here. Adelaide, what up?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here.
Okay.
Any questions, dear?
Many. I have many questions. You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Okie dokie. Looks like you've made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Yep. She seems genuinely nice, in good health, and wants to help people. Hard not to like her. Why did you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
I have spoken. Okay, is this your greenhouse? Obviously it is.
The garden belongs to us all.
Ooh.
Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Don't know about that. Don't know if it's equal because people be changing that. Funny. Never knew you could grow such tripe in a garden.
Ah, cynicism. The privilege of the young. What you need is a little taste of my special mushroom soup. It'll broaden your mind. Or at least your irises.
Well, she just said mushroom soup. Is it the same mushrooms as in the dodgy can? So maybe it's just the additives they're putting in it. Maybe the mushrooms are okay. Yeah, ain't no tuna bullshit out here. Don't eat anything of hers yet. Okay, duly noted. Thank you. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson,
Yes.
you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Reed asks that you consider coming back to town. He is willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess.
Huh.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Alrighty. Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Oh, don't throw that word at me like that. Ooh, yep, well, what do you reckon? Allie Mae reckons that's what we should do. Take the power from him. Any other thoughts amongst the chat? Let me know what you think. And we don't make the decision right now, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. Alrighty. What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps.
Yep.
Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Well, let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
As long as you got enough food. Okie dokie. I will consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Alright, lady. Okay, so... other loots and stuff. Doors outside.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Ready? Let's say g'day to Tomo! That's just a random
Keep
dude.
your wits about you, friend.
This guy. Nope. Who's this Thomas person you were just talking about? Am I dumb? Am I doing it wrong? Wright asks, what about the already sick people if we help them? Well, maybe they'll get better if they come over here. That's what happened to Zoe, wasn't it? When she came over here, she got better. Mock apples. Definitely need these hacking shunts. I'm going to be saving these people. I need their supplies. Allie Mae says, I mean, it could mean a massive twist that she's actually a bad dude, but I think the general gist of the game is to follow her because she seems like the correct choice. Yeah, I agree. It would not be the first time that I've been tricked in a game, in a story where you make the wrong assumption about who's the good person and who's the bad person. Sometimes it is just black and white, hey? Well, hey, Stefan.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Of course. That is bullshit, but anyway, let's trade.
Fresh off the limb. And that includes canid meat.
Alrighty, let's sell all my junk. That lightened the load muchly. Alright, we checked out all of these spots already, didn't we? So it's a dead end. On the other side of this building, I think there's a couple of things to check out, and then we away. Character. Save.
Got it.
Yoink,
Heads down.
yoink, yoink. They may reckons making the choice to save this camp is what you're meant to do, even if it's the wrong choice. Well, no, there will be... from what I understand, there's like 3 different planets in this game, and you can absolutely choose what the outcomes are. And your choices will impact the remaining stuff later in the game. But, you know, we're always sucked into being the hero. So, how can we not try and save them from the dodgy place? After I steal all their stuff. Yeah, heavy choices. That's that's what these kind of games are all about. It's going to be even more so when we play Cyberpunk. There are choices upon choices upon choices. Plus that you might also just fail to do something, and instead of loading, you just continue on, and there's consequences as a result of that. Gonna be a fun ride. That's why we're playing this. We're practicing here. Getting the hang of it. This. Ah, that's their power regulator. Right, well, we're not going to yank their power regulator. Go to the geothermal plant. Redirect. Stuff over here. Comes the power. Medicine. Well, maybe we should do these side quests before we go and change power in case we can't get back to... Turn in... Okay, so we got some more marauders to fight. Why don't we go fight some marauders, collect their fingers, turn them into town, find this cache of medicine for old Abernathy, and we'll go into the power plant. Whew. We got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, 3 worlds to fuck up. Yes, correct. Alright, let's set our objective for collecting the fingers from bandits. Ampadu. Thank you, Grizz, for supporting me. I'm not procrastinating, I'm doing side quests. Well, in Cyberpunk, doing the side quests actually gives you street cred, and then that gives you more access to more vendors and stuff in that game to get you better gear, so going to be real good reasons to do side quests there. And I know you like doing side quests, so shall compare notes on all the side quests. The hell do I get up over there? Right, I guess. Red marker somewhere. Stupid birds. Sit still, you dickhead. Ha! Level up. Ha! Nice. There's a funny clip. Someone clip it in. Hit the clip it button. Alright, so I still want to pump my persuasion and tech skills. One more. Yep. away. Oh, Bert. Tech to 40. Dialogue to, ah, damn it, almost 40. And perkage. Accept. Particularly people recommend putting in high maintenance. It stops your gear wearing out faster. Deteriorate. So, Quicken the Dead sounds useful as well for recharging. Recharging your tactical time dilation. 5 point. Alright, well, I'm going to use that a bit more first. Party skill. Save the damn changes. There we go. Now we apply. Now we've done it correctly. Noob. Riz is going to finish max cred, maximum street cred in Cyberpunk before even completing the first mission. And you're gonna have the coolest gear. You'll be showing up to the first mini boss, and they'll just be like, "What? Is this a marauder camp?" Yep, it is. Yep, there's one. And I missed. Oh, fail. Ah, come on. Ugh. He's blind. How can he even see me? Come on, Pavati, get him. Oh, rude. Alright, you can get up again. Right. Give me your stuff. I am the triumphing champion. Obbed exosuit. Those glowy lights, I thought there was a storage chest. So Pavati, yeah, your party members, when they get downed, after the encounter, after the fight is finished, they can recover. Because, you know, it's a game. That's why. But if you play this on the hardest difficulty setting, obviously everything's harder, but also your followers stay dead. You cannot resurrect them. A lot of other games have a similar approach. Basically, your followers go down and they're just semi-dead until the end of the fight. There's... Walk around the long way and loot all the things. It's not magic, it's science. Magic. Sciencey magic. Magic-y science. Accessible. Accessible. Not gonna check every single. Everything will take too long. Yeah. Nothing. Food, I guess. Faces stew. Chewing tobacco. Yummy. Light machine gun. Is there a cave over here, maybe? Billabong. Yep. Something. Stupid doggos. And take that knifey sword thing.
Be right there.
Come on. Fight.
I'm on it.
Oh no, you're right. I thought that was Pravati down. I don't think she's down now. Now, how tough. Maybe my gun is deteriorated. Rifle time. Yeah, that fixed you. That guy couldn't shoot. Is that everyone? Yes, that's everyone. Party's back up. Doc Maybell, who is apparently been shot to pieces. Mining helmet. Hacking bonus. Blad on a stick. Not a blade on a stick, it's a blad on a stick. The destruction. Fair few marauders in this cave. Anything else good in this? Not a lot. Living it up. Fancy cave. Not. Now, let me check out my pistol. Is it deteriorated heaps? As I have to... I can... Yep. I think you can repair with fewer parts at a workbench, but anyway, I think I was doing half damage. That's more damage. Okay, next one. One of them's in town? Continue this way, get the next bandit, get a finger, go back to town. Whoop. Yeah, I thought that might help. Check how much. Bases. Oh, I found a flaw. That's right. Now with flaws, you can accept a permanent disability. Hopefully, it's not too severe, and you get another perk. Okay, that was just a... Okay, here we go. Acrophobia. After repeatedly falling, you no longer function well. The ground is far beneath you. Effects. Dexterity -1, perception -1, and 1. But I get a perk point. Kind of need dexterity and perception as being this particular build. So I'm going to go with a reject. Nope. Need those points. But maybe next time we'll get something. We are okay. Sacrifice. Then we'll play again. Whew. These are the ones we fought? I don't think we fought these ones, did we? Oh, it's some other...
Got it? Inside voices.
Yeah. Oh, this thing's asleep. There's its face. There's its stupid fucking face. Ah, stuck on the ground. get the behemoth. Oh, she went down. Go away, you big dickhead. Down. Come here, you little bugger. Nothing compared to that guy. Eat your stupid rock. Yeah, suck on that. Whew.
Take cover.
Ready. Done. Win. Yes, the acrophobia is not arachnophobia. But I think there is, like, a similar one to arachnophobia that you can get from fighting bugs or something. Haven't fought any bugs yet, but... Next bandit camp. Oh.
All together.
Sniper off the top. Oh, I missed. Get out of here. Smack it. Yes, thank you.
Everyone all right?
Oh. Go down. Bertie Cotton. Oops. All marauders.
Here we go.
Where'd the other guy go? Nope. All your stuff. Combat loot. Oh, quickly reload. Fire it. Yeah, he's got armor. I don't have anti-armor stuff yet. But I will zap him with my electric bullets. Good. I need a hand-to-hand weapon. Well, I do actually have one.
Great work.
But I don't have good skills for it because I took a reduction in strength so that I could get better at guns and stuff. Behold power helmet. Sounds good. Endosight. I want to wear this other helmet. Armor 16, armor 17. Nope, I'm good. Yeah. Yes, I know I'm shit at guns too, but I'm getting better at guns. Everything is just harder at the start. It's alright. Well, I also haven't been doing much tinkering with gear, which you sort of meant to do as you go along, but it makes for pretty boring stream content, so I'll do that in between, because you're sort of looking at numbers and combining things together. But I will show off my gear creations next stream. Oh, and we just got too heavy. And now I've got to get up there to get the finger. There we go. Dirty Cotton is missing a face. Rifle. Finger. Alright. Let's go get the last finger. We got just one more finger to go. Collect, collect. Ah, we've collected them all. Now we can hand them in. Back to town. Fast travel. Whoop whoop. Alrighty.
Wish we
gathering.
had some better rations.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
I suppose.
I've never
Back to-
actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Okay. Not so bad. Yep, this town is definitely depressing, isn't it?
Something to report?
Yes, I'm here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Ready, here's your army? Say that.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Yes, I do. I got Doc Mabel.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
I got a finger. Here is Bertie Cottons.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton.
Yeah.
Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Oh, thank you. But what's this? Junior Deputy Constable.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
This place makes people very insane. So they desert and become marauders and then they get hunted down. Now I feel a little bit bad for them. How did so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Ah. That does not really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Okay. So, yeah, but I heard one of your workers shot himself. Eugene, I think.
Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime.
Huh? Yeah. Something else I wanted to ask you.
What's on your mind?
Never mind. Alright, so not a massive difference between marauders and deserters then. At least the deserters we have met, they're not being evil and bad and stuff, but like a lot of people were
Almost
driven
lost
to
a
it.
finger in the cannery today.
I know how you feel.
Yep. Ooh. Okay. This is going to be a tricky one. Probably a good time to pause here. We shall continue another day in another episode. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Tell your mum I said hi.